and I'll reiterate it again. We had somebody come in front of the Energy Commission that was willing to do the entire scope that's here, not only to install them, but to design them, install, and we would pay the cost of what we are paying for energy right now. And after a certain amount of time, it would become property of the town of Cheshire. So it's a lower risk, and it's not exactly what Salomon and Associates addressed in this study, but I guess I don't think this comes to a screeching halt. What it is the Public Works goes from guidance from the council on where we'd like to go, and I think maybe we could send a message to Public Works, excuse me, not Public Works, I'm looking at Joe, Public Building Commission, that we would like you to investigate this further, and that was my point.
I think it would be smart. I think in the first 3 months of this council, we have spent an inordinate amount of time discussing PBC referrals. And part of that is probably because the council may need to have a little better understanding of how PBC goes and analyzes, easy for me to say, and evaluates building projects. So perhaps it would behoove us to have Jim McKinney and any other members. We can have a joint meeting. Let's do it March 27th. We're using that as a catch-all after the hearing. Let's have him here because even on this council, we're hearing two different things. Councilman Sima is encouraging PBC to justify its performance-based contracting analysis, or at least give us some annotated bullet points as to whether or not that was discussed or how thoroughly vetted. And then Tim raises the fair point, maybe that's just a funding mechanism and that's outside the purview of PBC. So I think PBC is probably wondering what the hell we want too. And so perhaps it would be smart, and because we get so far afield from, and it happens every meeting on these PBC referrals, you know, it's not our intent to rubber stamp necessarily, but on the other hand, we're asking you questions really that probably have all been asked at PBC, and which is really their task to do. So without having PBC here every single, or every other Tuesday, I guess, I don't know how we do this better, how we do our business better at the council, but we're not doing it well right now. So why don't we have, through you or through the town